Hello lads and lassies and welcome back to my channel. It's Mr. Mayhem. Happy New Year. Today we will be going over my updated Xbox Series X and PS5 collection. Now I was going to do everything again, but I decided there's not enough there to warrant it. But if you guys want me to do my 360 etc. collection again, I will do that if there's enough demand for it. But yeah. Before we get into this, if you do enjoy this, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. There's also, I have a ton more digital games, obviously, but this is all the stuff that I have physically for Series X and PS5. So I've just realised that I've arranged this pile incorrectly, so this is a bit awkward. So I'm just going to ramble on for a second. How are you? You're looking good today. Awkward small talk. That's right. You know, I could cut this out, but nah. That'd be too much, it'd be too easy. You know, now we can get onto the real number one. Armored Core 6, The Fires of Rubicon. No, I'm not talking about the drink. This is a game that I never thought I would find myself playing, to be honest. And I only started it a couple of days ago. And it's hard. It's very hard. But it's satisfying so far. So maybe if I end up beating it in the future, this might get added to my favorite of the year list later on, but we'll see. But yeah, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, another Bandai Namco From Software thing where the box is quite nice and it's a little of a slip thing. So, but yeah, Armored Core. Alan Wake Remastered, fantastic, brilliant game. Have completed this, got all the achievements. It's fantastic. Aliens Dark Descent, I have yet to properly play through this because it is very much XCOM-like and it's quite difficult, but so far it's pretty good. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, one of the first Series X games I ever got, and I've played through it and it's okay. It is way too long, it's way too bloated, but I did enjoy my time with it for what it is. It's just I would never play through it again. And there's so many collectibles in this thing that normally I can put up with it, but this thing has like 800, 900 collectibles and I just gave up at like 700. Then we have Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. I've not played much of this, I'll be quite honest with you. It's really just, I can't navigate my way around the map. It's a bit confusing. Like the actual map screen is confusing, and I've just had other stuff to play. So, but it's just Far Cry with blue people so far. So we'll see how it goes, but I don't know. Then we have a Dead Game. I enjoyed the story in this for what it was. I enjoyed the game for what it was. I just don't think it was worth the full price. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's Marvel's Avengers. It's not good. It's not a good game. And it's dead now anyway, so, you know, this is probably worth, like, what, 5p? But no point in getting rid of it. So. Then we have Back for Blood. This is the weird Steelbook edition, which is, what is that again? It's not a Steelbook. There's a different name for it when there's no spine. What's it called again? A metal pack, I believe. I only got this physical edition because it's on Game Pass and I have Game Pass. I only got this physical edition because it was like £10 and I was enjoying the main game. It's nowhere near as good as Left 4 Dead or anything like that, but I was able to find some enjoyment out of it eventually. And yeah, it's an alright steelbook to have. Sealed game, Balan Wonderworld. I got this because it was like £3 and I wanted to see how bad it was. I've still not opened it yet. But it's Balan Wonderworld. Now on to the Call of Duties. We have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's okay. It's alright. I've just realised this is the Xbox One version, isn't it? Is it? It is the Xbox One version. No, it's not, is it? Xbox One Series X, Xbox One game playable on Series X. This is not the cross-gen edition. This is back when they would fuck you over with this stuff. I'm counting this because I'm not rebuying it, but I do remember when this first came out, there was a lot of confusion with how that worked, and I got fucked over on this one. So, but this game's fine. It's mid. I mean, the zombies is fine. The gameplay is fun, but it's. This is another one I got fucked over on, but I actually put it back. Call of Duty Vanguard. Got all the achievements out of this one. It is not very good. It is the worst zombies experience I've ever played, and it's not the worst campaign, but it's not great either. Yeah. However, this is a slapper one, and this is when they stopped, excuse me, fucking you over with making you buy the wrong version. Modern Warfare 2, one of my favourite CODs since Black Ops 2. The campaign in this slaps, in my opinion. And, yeah, it's just awesome. This game does not slap. This game is a pile of trash. The zombies is actually pretty good. It's better than Vanguard. But, apart from that, the campaign is a fucking sloppy piece of shit mess. It's not good. It's quite bad. Would not recommend it. Pretty shit. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. Difficult, stressful, but fun. I beat it once. I'm not going to go for the 100% because no, it's not happening. It's way too stressful for that. So, yeah, just not. But the game itself is good. The game itself is very good. But I've never been one for these platforming kind of games, but I did enjoy this for what it was. Cyberpunk 2077, I do have the standard edition through the house, but this is a steelbook that I got free with it from Amazon. I played through this when it first came out and enjoyed it. I never had that many bugs, but I don't think I'd ever go back to it. A massive disappointment from around about December, not last year, the year before. The Callisto Protocol. I was so hyped for this because, you know, some of the team that worked on Dead Space, the director that worked on Dead Space, and it was good for the first half. The second half, it just got tedious. By the time you realised what was happening, and everything just got so tedious and repetitive, and it wasn't good. It just was not good. So, I mean, I'm going to give it another try. As you'll see, I do actually have it on PS5. I got it for like a tenner, and I want to give it another go, but this was a very, very big disappointment. What wasn't a disappointment, and what I was hoping it would live up to, the Dead Space remake. Fucking fantastic game. Highly, highly recommend this to anyone. I say anyone, obviously, you know, if you don't like horror stuff, don't get it, but this is one of my favourite games of all time. It is incredible. The graphics look insane. The gameplay is so much fun. Just everything about it is just new and improved. This is the definitive version of Dead Space, in my opinion at least. And then we have Destroy All Humans 2, Reprobed. A lot of fun this game is. I remember seeing these games when I was younger and never actually playing them, but when they started to re-release them again, and by them I mean the first and the second one, I was so excited, and this one just slaps. The first one's good, this one's great, I think. I think it's better than the first. So good. Dead Island 2, a sequel that I'm surprised came out and ended up blowing my expectations out of the water. I love this. I had so much fun with this, and I will probably go back to it once all the DLC is out. But yeah, this oh, so good. A game that I wouldn't normally get, but I got it when it came out, played it for like 20, 30 hours and stopped playing it, didn't finish it. Diablo 4, this is a lot of fun. However, it does get a bit boring after a while personally. I might go back to it at some point, but I didn't finish it. But I did enjoy my time with it for what it is. Another disappointment, Dying Light 2. This took Dying Light 1 and stripped away everything I liked about it, pretty much. The parkour is not as good. I don't like that you have a stamina bar now. There's no vehicles. The game was buggy as fuck when it came out, and this was a massive disappointment. I enjoyed my time with it, but I just would not go back to it over Dying Light 1. Hell no. We also have Elden Ring. This is in a case. This is the same as the Armored Core one, where it comes in a nice box. It's Elden Ring. What do you want me to say about it? It's fantastic. It's brilliant. I love these kind of games. Amazing. Okay, next up, we have Evil Dead the game. This is something I was looking forward to for quite a while once it was announced, and when it came out, I played it for quite a bit. But support's been ended, sadly, so the game's kind of dead. But I enjoyed it for what it was at the time. I definitely got my money's worth. For £35, it was definitely worth it. But now I'd wait for a sale and then maybe try it if you like the game. If you like the franchise, sorry, definitely get it. But yeah, a bit sad that the support ended so quickly on that one. But it would have been cool to get Evil Dead Rise content for that. Next up is a game that I have tried to get into so many times. I actually made a little bit of progress a couple of weeks ago, but I just find it so boring. Evil West. This is a game that I saw promotional stuff for it before it came out, and I was like, yes, that looks interesting. Then the reviews came out were negative. Then I started seeing positive reviews, and then I was like, I don't know what to do here. So I picked it up, and it's so mid. It is really, really hard for me to get into this. The gunplay does not feel satisfying personally. The art style's decent, but I can't get into this one. I might at some point. I'm not going to get rid of it, but... Next up, we have Far Cry 6. This game's alright. It's worth it for the memes alone, for Juan Carlo Esposito. The fact that we got those memes, it's worth it alone. But yeah, it's a Ubisoft game. It's open world. Yeah, I'm kind of done with this formula now. It's way too long. It's too bloated. He's not in it enough, but it's alright. If you can find it cheap, it's good value. You know what you're getting into if you've played them before. A game that I need to go back and finish. I need to go back and finish this. Guardians of the Galaxy. I need to go back and finish this because I've heard it is fantastic. And from what I've played of it, it is great. So I need to go back and finish that soon. You may remember I actually sold this game last year, but it's since plummeted in price. I picked it up again to try it again. Gotham Knights. It's not improved. I still can't get into it. I'm going to keep trying, but at this point, this game is not good. It is not good. A game I picked up pre-owned that I actually had on Switch, but wanted to have a physical copy of. Hades. Great game. Barely gotten into it though. I've played a couple hours on Switch and Xbox, but it is really good from what I've played so far. Obviously, you guys know it's Hades. A still sealed copy of Halo Infinite because I have all the other Halos on disc. I actually got this for Christmas 2021 from my girlfriend. It is on Game Pass, but I want a physical copy, so I thank her for that. Sorry I haven't opened it and played it yet, but it's on Game Pass. But it's nice to have in case. But yeah, I like the cover art for this. This game is... I really enjoyed the campaign, but the multiplayer just has died a death. It's boring. There's no traditional rank up system, which I know Halo doesn't inherently have, but I enjoy that kind of system. But yeah, this game's kind of dead, and I was hoping it wouldn't die, but yeah. Then we have Hitman 3, or just, you know, I have all the Hitman games and all the DLC, but this is always a franchise I've struggled to get into. I enjoy it when I'm playing it, but I'm never, like, you know, elaborate or, like, meticulous and stuff. I just go in and be like, okay, I can poison them with that, and I'll just brute force my way to that conclusion. But I enjoy it for what it is. I find it fun. I'm just not one of those people that's meticulous about all the details and assassinations. I'm so happy this game was good. Hogwarts Legacy, what a slapper of a game. This game is awesome. I can separate the art from the artist. I'm not going to see any more on that. But I think this is fantastic, and you should support this. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what they do with the rest of this franchise, because it is fantastic. Any comments, you know, saying that, you know, I'm against any group of people will just get deleted, because I'm not dealing with that. Hot Wheels Unleashed. This is the Challenge Accepted edition. It comes with the steelbook and the car. I'm not opening it up because it's a pain in the arse to put away. This game is a lot of fun. However, when it first came out, the grind for cars and coins was awful, and that's what really, really kind of soured the experience for me by the end of it. But nowadays, if you can get it for cheap, it's definitely worth it. However, I would advise you to get the sequel, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, instead, because this fixes everything that this game did wrong, I think. It's much easier to get coins. The campaign's a lot more diverse. There's a lot more vehicles. I just think this is a much superior product, and it is awesome. A game that I need to go back to again, Iron Harvest. I've beaten the first campaign. This was a lot of fun. I had a phase where I went through a semi-RTS phase. I love RTSs like Halo Wars. Now, I know it's your dummy baby RTSs, but I love stuff like that. We can just make big armies, and it's just cool. Easy resource management, easy. I've tried Total War. I can't get into it. That's just me. If you love it, that's awesome, but this was a lot of fun from what I remember playing of it. I need to go back to it. One of the biggest surprise survival horror games of the last couple of years, In Sound Mind. I've got all the achievements out of this. This is fantastic. I highly recommend In Sound Mind. It is brilliant. Fantastic psychological horror game, survival horror game. It is brilliant. I'm not going to say much more on that because it's better if you don't know much when you go in, but it's good stuff. Another game I need to go back to that I got for cheap was Immortals Phoenix Rising, but what I have played of this I did enjoy. It's kind of a fun take on the Assassin's Creed formula with, please don't kill me, is it Greek? Yeah, Greek gods. So we'll see if I eventually go back to that. The last LEGO game I played and enjoyed and maxed out, LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. This is a game that I was hyped for ages, played through it. By the end of it, it does turn into your traditional LEGO grind, but I did enjoy it for what it is. Although I do think that the campaigns are a bit short for the movies, but overall I think it's a pretty good package for what you pay for it. So then we have another surprise release that just kind of came out of nowhere this year, LEGO 2K Drive. This game's a lot of fun, although I don't like the grind for the platinum. I think it is bad. I don't think it is a fun grind because the margin for error is very small. But I did really enjoy my time with this game. As like, I think I only spent a couple of days with it, but I did really enjoy it for what it was. And this is the one that comes with the LEGO set, so that's why that's probably great on the mic. A game I never thought I'd actually pick up and play, Life is Strange True Colors. I've not played this yet. I bought this specifically to play through on the channel, but you won't see that playthrough for a while, but looking forward to checking this one out. It was dirt cheap anyway, so you know, that's a bonus as well. And then we have Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not into fighters in terms of, you know, getting into it and learning characters and stuff, but I do enjoy them for what they are. And again, this slaps. It looks gorgeous. It plays great. I need to go back to it again because I finished the campaign, but I need to go back and, you know, play some more of it. So, okay, next up we have Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've played through Mass Effect 3, and the first like 10% of Mass Effect 1 like 3 times. I cannot get past Mass Effect 1 because I just find it really clunky, really boring. I know that handholdy's bad, but I need handholdy for this one because I just get lost and I don't know where to go. I want to get into this because I really enjoyed Mass Effect 3 and I like the idea of carrying my character across all 3 games, but I just can't get back into this. So maybe in the future at some point, but we'll see. One I never thought I'd pick up, but I thought, you know what? I want to play these, and I tried playing the first one, and it was painfully difficult for me. But I'm getting a little bit into the second one now, and I'm enjoying it, and that's Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. Now, I know, cheap ports, etc., but this is what I wanted, and this is kind of what I needed, if that makes sense. Like, this is what I wanted from this. I just wanted to be able to play it on modern hardware. So, yeah, I'm excited to get more into these. I know for a fact I'll probably definitely finish 2 and maybe 3, but 1 I don't know if I'll ever go back to, because it's too clunky for me. So, but yeah. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I have played through half of this. I stopped playing a while back, not for any particular reason, just because I just had other stuff to play. But I'm looking forward to getting back into this at some point because I did really enjoy it for what it was. It's a lot of fun. It's a turn-based strategy game. So yeah. Need for Speed that I have literally gone back and forth to for the past like year or two. It's a year. Need for Speed Unbound. I am torn between this. I'm torn with this game. I really, really enjoy the aesthetic, the world, etc. But the driving to me just feels off. I don't know what it is, but it just feels too heavy, personally. Maybe it's because I'm so used to like Forza Horizon, but I find it. I'm a decent bit into this, but I can't like really get into it and just, you know, not put it down. But I might go back to it at some point. I don't know. I've played the first couple of worlds of this and I really did enjoy what I played. Again, I need to go back to it. There's a pattern here. Pac-Man World Repack. This is a lot of fun. Charming, simple, cute. You know, nothing incredible, but I have really enjoyed my time with this so far. Biggest disappointment of last year, 2022, was The Quarry. I don't know, I didn't enjoy where this went. I thought the endings were a bit shit, and overall, just Supermassive haven't done anything fantastic since Until Dawn, personally, so we'll see. Riders Republic, still need to go back and play this game, I've not played it much, but I have played again, I enjoy it. Resident Evil 4 Remake, I have finished this. I started another playthrough, but I just couldn't get back into it. It's a very long game, and I don't know, there's something about it. Nothing has been able to recapture that remake stuff as good as Resident Evil 2. Personally, like 3 or 4 have not been able to capture that. This is probably the closest that they've gotten, but nah, it just doesn't do it for me. I did really enjoy my time with it, but I just don't know if I'd ever play through it. Not again, but anytime soon. Because it's just a bit too long for me. Remnant 2, again, I need to get back into this. This is very difficult, but very fun. I need to get back into this. There's a pattern here. Oh, I can talk about this one. RoboCop Rogue City. This game is slapping. I've got the 1000 gamer score in this. Highly recommend this game if you like RoboCop. It's just a fantastic game overall. The shooting is, like, the gunplay is fantastic. The graphics look pretty decent. Voice acting is alright, you know, but overall, for the fact that this isn't even AAA, it is fantastic. Highly recommend supporting this. And Peter Weller's back as RoboCop. Resident Evil Village, again, bit short. The exact opposite problem of Resident Evil 4. It's a bit short, bit easy to get through. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it for what it was. Although, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's me being in this kind of bliss of remember Resident Evil 2 is this brilliant like backtracking game where you can get all these things, but maybe I'm just like misremembering it a lot. But I did enjoy this. I did enjoy this. This is a game I can't get into because it plays way too much like a sim game. That's Star Wars Squadrons. I enjoyed a little bit of what I played of it, but I find it too much to handle, to be honest. But yeah, a bit sad, but at least it wasn't full price when it came out. Big disappointment from last year, although I should not be saying this because I've got a video coming out in a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Jedi Survivor. Really enjoyed this game, but just didn't live up to my expectations that much, to be honest. I didn't find it as buggy, but my bounty hunter quests were bugged, and that kind of soured the experience for me as well. But this just feels like a middle game. But I did enjoy it for what it is. You know, the performances are good, etc. But slapping game, Trepang 2. Some of the best gunplay ever, in my opinion. If you like Fear, get this. It is fantastic, and it's only £25, so highly recommended. Another game I need to go back and play, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Because I love Borderlands, and I'm surprised I've not actually sat down and properly played through this yet, but I might do that again soon. 2K Battlegrounds, I bought this as a joke to play with friends, but now I'm no longer friends with those friends, so it just kind of lives in my collection. A game that I have tried like 7 or 8 times to get into, Watch Dogs Legion. This game is trash. And the last Xbox Series X game we have is World War Z Aftermath. A lot of fun, really great horde shooter, really satisfying, great game. And that's all the Series X games. Now we're going to move on to the PS5 games. Okay, so first up, I will say there's quite a few in here that are my girlfriend's. But anyway, first up we have Atlas Fallen. I got this on a discount. I was intrigued by it. And from what I've played so far, it's fun. It just seems a bit... I don't know. I can't really pass judgment on it yet. I'm having fun with it, but it seems a bit hollow so far, but I am enjoying it. I didn't pay full price for this, thankfully. But then we have Biomutant again. I bought this on sale. I've not played much of it. I need to go back to it, because this was always a game that intrigued me, and I'd not heard good things, but I was curious enough that when it went down to like £15, I was like, you know what, I'll get that. I'll try that at some point. So the first game that's my girlfriend's is Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion. I'll probably pop this in to get the platinum because apparently it's easy. So, but yeah, I'm not going to say much more on that one. Here we go. Callisto Protocol. Got this for a tenner. I'm going to try this out again. As you see, I have opened it. I just need to play it at this point. I also picked up Dead Space again because I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get the shit, I want to get the good stuff. So I will go back to and play this again on PS5 at some point. It'll be fun with the adaptive triggers. One of the exclusives, but not exclusives now because it's been ported. Well, I mean, it was always on PC, but it was ported to Xbox. Deathloop. I enjoyed this game a lot for what it was, but as time has gone on, I've realised it's not amazing. The ending is very unsatisfying, But it is fun to kind of like learn how to take out everyone in each day, but yeah. This is the game I actually got my... Oh, that's a shame. There's damage on my art. Or my case, sorry. This is the game I got my PS5 for, Demon's Souls. I still remember I actually got this before my PS5 arrived. And I remember just staring at it like, oh my god, I'm going to play it. And I've still not beaten this. This is fucking hard. But I do plan on going back to it at some point in the future. Another one for my girlfriend, Dragons, Legends of the Nine Realms. I'll go back and get the platinum for this because, again, it seems quite easy. I've actually played through and beaten this, and it's okay. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. It's alright. This is one that I need to go back and play through more of, but it's Goat Simulator 3, you know. You know what you're getting into with Goat Simulator. Another exclusive that's not exclusive anymore because it is now... why is all this dirty? Sorry, I'm just checking something out here. Another exclusive that's no longer an exclusive because it's on Xbox now. And that is Ghostwire Tokyo. Sorry, there was dirt on the top. Is it dirt on everything? That's the problem with having white cases, is that it just fucks it. But yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. I really enjoy this for what it is. It's a gorgeous game. The audio is great. The story is okay, but I really did enjoy my time with this. I got the platinum in it. So, okay, next up we have God of War Ragnarok. This game slaps. I like how they didn't force it and make it a trilogy. And yeah, it's just really, really good. I mean, what else can I really say about it? It's just, it slaps. So, yeah, it's great. I love it. Yeah, great follow-up to God of War. A game that I never would have played if it hadn't been for the movie. Gran Turismo 7. I played a lot of this. It's a lot of fun if you like sim stuff. I've heard people say that it's like the worst one, but I really enjoyed my time with it for what it is. So, an overhyped, overrated game in my opinion. Horizon Forbidden West. It's just the first one with prettier graphics and more refined systems. Even then, I just didn't find it that compelling. I did get the platinum, but it didn't take me long. So, yeah, a bit overhyped in my opinion, but you like what you like. My girlfriend's copy of Hogwarts Legacy. I'll probably go back and play through this on PS5 at some point because it slaps. This is a game that I have tried to get into, and the FOV is so bad, and I normally don't get motion sick, but the FOV is so bad on this that I had to stop playing because it made me feel sick, and that's Immortals of Avium. I've tried playing through this, and I got a headache, and it just... The FOV in that is awful, and I normally don't get... I'm normally never affected by FOV. It's the first time I can think of it that I've actually been affected by it, so... Next up, we have Kena, Bridges, or Kena, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bridge of Spirits. Played a little bit of this, enjoyed it so far. It's a gorgeous game. So, a game I picked up on sale that I need to play through at some point. It's still sealed. That's the Klonoa Fantasy. I don't know how to say that series. Reverie, I don't know. But it looks pretty, it looks fun, and it was on sale. So, an overpriced game that is again a bit dirty. It's weird. I don't know what's going on here. I think it's the white on the PlayStation boxes is like getting dirty at the top. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a bit dirty up here. It's like, it's odd. It's almost like there's dirt living inside it, but it genuinely could just be because the PS5 cases are white and it picks up grime easier. But anyway, Last of Us Part 1, overpriced remaster, but I do enjoy this game. I've got the platinum. Maneater, stupid, just fun game. If you like B movies and Sharknado, get this. This is a lot of fun. Madison, Possessed Edition, slow burn horror game. I've tried to get into it, I just can't. The Neo Collection, I got this again because I wanted to give it another go. Because I really like the Dark Souls series, and I wanted to give these games another go. I've not been able to get back into them yet, but we'll see. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This is the game that I got bundled with my console. This game's a lot of fun. It's very short, which is the bad thing about it, but it's gorgeous, it's fun, it's Ratchet and Clank. Returnal, brutally hard, but I need to get back into it at some point. Again, is this dirty? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but yeah. Returnal is a lot of fun, it's gorgeous, it plays well, but I need to get back into it because it is difficult and it takes time. Resident Evil Village Steelbook. Got this because it was cheap and I want the Steelbook. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Yeah. It's Monkey Ball. It was like £5. I've played a little bit of it. It's Monkey Ball. Sackboy Adventures. This is my girlfriend's. She enjoys it a lot. I'll probably hop onto it at some point in the future when I'm bored. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Absolute slapper of a game. Incredible. Short, but not worth the full £50-60 they're charging you, although it does come with Spider-Man Remastered, which does make it better, although I know that's only the Ultimate Edition. Spider-Man 2, absolute slapper of a game. It is incredible. I love it. It's near perfect. Can't wait for the third one. Stray, this is my girlfriend's, but I wanted to play it as well, and I've still not played it yet. Sifu Vengeance Edition. This game is a lot of fun. I've played through it. And I've tried getting as much of the trophies as I can, but it is difficult. But it is fun and satisfying if you can learn those systems. Sonic Frontiers with the Steelbook. I have played a little bit of this, but not much. I need to go back to it. Terminator Resistance. Played through this on Xbox, and then got the Enhanced Edition on PS5 and really enjoyed it. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves. I wanted to play through Uncharted again, and I've still not played through it again. And finally, the Wanted Dead Collector's Edition with the Steelbook inside. Heard this game was so bad it's good. Haven't played it yet, but this was the same price as the standard edition. And that is all my Xbox Series X and PS5 games. I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.